Getting an ETA, an estimated time of arrival. The reason why I want to do this is because I negotiate hundreds and hundreds of properties every single year, if not thousands. When you're negotiating with a real estate agent or when you're talking to anyone in general in life, if someone says, I'll get back to you, ask them, okay, when do you think you'll get back to me? One of the recent people that I was negotiating a property with, they were basically saying, all right, look, let me ask the seller and I'll come back to you. And I said, okay, when do you think you'll come back to me? The reason why you have to get very specific with this is because you've got to get a rough estimate or an ETA. And to me, that's just maybe how I process things a lot easier. That's how I, can plan my day. It's how I can plan ahead. It's how I can, plan things in general in life. So if someone says, all right, I'll come back to you. All right, no problem. When do you think you can come back to me? Oh, probably later on. Then you got to go the next level, the next step and say, okay, when later on? In like a couple days, in a couple weeks, in a couple months, in a couple years. Get a rough estimate. It's something that I've learned from working in multiple jobs, because I probably first learned this when I was, probably 18 or 19 or 20, where basically I was working in an office, and I was working in an office environment which was probably not very good at all. Like, it was one of those ones where, if you did something wrong, people would like yell and shout. You'd probably get in trouble for it nowadays. I don't know what we're yelling about! I was on the phone with a client or whatever it is, and they said, I'll get this delivered to you later on this afternoon. Literally, the manager was like, all right, what did he say? And I said, oh, he'll get back to us later. And he's like, what do you mean get back to us later? Basically, went off on a full rant. He used the example of what's the weather like outside. The weather, if someone says, oh yeah, it's all right doesn't give you any kind of context to what's the weather like. The weather could be raining, it could be sunny, it could be cold, it could be freezing, 1,000 different things. So you can always ask for an ETA. If you're putting in an offer on a property, I always basically say, all right, if I'm gonna put in an offer on the property right now, when do you think you could talk to the seller, as an example, if you're talking to a real estate agent, when do you think they would likely get back to us? And then that way you have an understanding of when they would actually be coming back, so you can plan your day efficiently. You can plan the next week, month, year, etc., like that. So that's my recommendation. That's what I believe you should do. It definitely works really, really well for me, property investing wise and business wise. A bit of a rant, but just want to basically say, always ask for an ETA. Hope that helps. Definitely try to implement it and you'll definitely get good results. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.